Hey, what's going on, M&D? How you doing, brother? How you been, man? She wouldn't sit on the couch, right? And I think she fell off top from the top of the arm down, busted her back of her head. After I told her to sit down on the couch. So, KB, what's going on? We may have to check the floor because she hit her head. Sure. Uh, anything good? I appreciate that. Barbecue window, what is going on? I'm gonna have to build me a barbecue launch pad. I'm gonna have to. Appreciate it, man. Oh, you've been doing some stuff over there too, there, barbecue. Seen got some stuff going on yourself. I believe everybody that's a pyro that what's going on, XL that puts in the time and stuff. I think everybody's the future of Pyro Nation. Yeah, what I was gonna go over, guys. I was watching a little bit on Michael Jobin. Like he done some really good um, videos. That's what I was trying to think of. And he was talking about some really good stuff. Like I did my fuse. Yeah, me too, barbecue Randy. I'm definitely ready for the 4th. But he was talking about some stuff today. One was the fuse, which he had some shells that didn't ignite, and that's due to on your green fuse on all your shells. It's got that lacquer on it. That's that green lacquer. Sometimes it gets on there a little too thick, and it doesn't expose enough of the powder, so it won't ignite the fuse, and that's why it'll look burnt at the end, but it won't set the shell off or whatever it may be. I was showing you guys today that in mine, what I'd like to do is I'll take a piece of tape and put it at the bottom of whatever I'm about to add fuse to, add it to the bottom, and I'll cut a little bit of an angle on that fuse up top. It'll expose the powder a little bit better. Well, I mean, yeah, you can do that too, M&D. Appalachian Pyro. Places to get tubes to make mortar racks. Well, Mortar Supply. Plus, they're out of, I believe they're out of Georgia. That's a good place. They have the cheapest ones. But yeah, they're definitely Pyro Boom. They're a little more expensive. I mean, they have great stuff. I built my own. But like I was saying, is like when I have that piece of tape and I lay that fuse on top of that piece of tape and I cut that little bit of angle, powder's going to fall out, but it's going to fall on that tape. And then you put your other fuse on there, and that'll help better ignite that fuse. And the other thing he was talking about today was he was talking about you know, people doing their shows, they just throw something together. They don't, you know, you know, he said everybody can do Sky Puke, but to orchestrate something other than Sky Puke, it, you know, like for me, I run like, oh, here's something else, Appalachian Pyro. This is, of course, this is from Pyro Boom, but oh yeah, it just got real. The rack book. So, you know, to sketch out stuff, I sketch out all my shows. Yeah, no problem, Appalachian. You know, I sketch out, I do inventory of everything I have. In fact, this is not everything I have, but it's a start of inventory. And then on the back page here is how I lay out, how everything's going to be laid out sort of on the boards and stuff, you know. Your starter, your opener, starting of you get your openers, starting of the body, then it goes to, you know, end of body into a false finale, then and then it goes from there on up to the finale. Now, like I said, this is just a rough sketch of what, you know, how the board's going to be laid out with my firing system. But once I get more into everything I have and where everything's going to go, then I'll do another sketch of what's going to be my opener. You know, what's going to be my opener. You know, what's going to be the starting of the body. Then going in on into the body, and then from the body go into like a false finale. See what I can do in there, and then finally go into the finale. I've been through so many sheets of paper. No, there's no fountains. No fountains. I need to get some, but like I was supposed to get, I told myself I need yeah, it's not bad really, but for no, like I said, I have no fountains. I need some though for sure, but I usually start mine off made with a small 200 gram and then some candles, go into some Roman candles. I got like a 220 shot candle, which, you know, that can kindly start it off right along with like some small 200 grams, and just work it up into a bigger 200 gram. I know that don't make any sense, but you know, a little non-shot 200 gram, then on into like a 12 shot 200 gram, and then just get a little bit more and more, and then start in with the 200, 350 gram, you know, the starting of the body, then it going into 500 gram and some tubes. And, you know, hit some of them racks. Then go on from there, and of course goes into the finale. The finale really is the hardest part of how you want things put together, how things need to be put together. Let's count that, please. Because, I mean, yeah, you can sky puke it all day long, but to get something that's coordinated and, you know, planned out, it's a little harder to do. You know, like, well, well, no, I do have some NOABs. I have 2 of them. The boom, I've got plenty. I got a lot of angled cakes. So those will have to go in there. And you know, that's pretty hard for me because I got to figure out, because with the angled cakes, you know, you can't put them next side to side each other because, well, we all know what would happen. So you can take one angled cake, face it towards the crowd, and flip the other angled cake where the part is away from the crowd, and kind of get your this kind of motion going on there, going one way, going the other. You can do that. You can set. You can just set different ways. I mean, it's really, you know, you're, so to speak, you're the pilot of this plane. You know, you're the one painting the canvas. For me, I have to kind of draw out the picture first. And, you know, some people just got it to where they can do it, and it's really good. They don't have to sketch out nothing. But for me, personally, I like to sketch it out, kind of. What's going on in my fireworks demos? But so like I said, for me, you know, I like to sketch everything out. I like to know what I have. I like to take inventory of everything I have. That way, if I need to move something around, I can do it. But like I said, not everybody has to do it, but it's just my way of doing things. If you guys give me 1 second, I gotta start this for my daughter. So, I mean, like I said, everybody's different. Everybody's got a different way of doing things. I'm just telling my way of doing things. Oh, thanks, man. Bob Ross says, ever make mistakes in life? Let's make them birds. Yeah, they're birds now. That's what it says. Can't get wrong with old Bob. He's a good old fella. I agree there, M&D. He is the man. Happy little trees. MFDS, that's what I do. I just make my own racks. I've got I think I've got 3, 4, 10 shots. Or, oh, that sucks. Someone stole Bob. That ain't cool. But I think I got like 5 or 6 6-shot racks, and then eons of tubes from shell kits. Dang. Yeah, Mortar Supply, I think they do have the cheapest tubes per tube, so to speak. I buy 30 at a time. So I did the same thing, MFD. I did the same thing because I'm like, well, maybe I can find something cheaper somewhere else. You know, you can't really. They've got the HDPE tubes on kind of on there. And they have a constant supplier of them. I think they have like a company that supplies them with all their tubes. Oh. The newest addition to the house. If you know where this cat, what movie this cat's from, let's see if anybody knows. Her name is Church. Can we say Pet Cemetery? That's the Pet Cemetery is actually what it is. It's a blue Russian. She's only 8 months old. She's huge. But and they may very well have been from the Three Witches as well. Um, Well, but yeah, yeah. Um, I think there was a video. I think they had a video or something. I don't know if it was on their website or not. I know it's a pain in the butt to plug them, to make them plugs. I know that. Yeah. I mean, he can do that too. He can undercut anybody he wants because he's got, so to speak, a pipeline. Well, I don't think he can run out because, like I said, he's got direct. What do I want to call it? Like, yeah, he's got like a direct supplier. So they make it constantly and send it to him and send it to him. So I've never seen him run out. Like I said, MFD. I think. Wow. I think we should get together and do demos. That's what I think. Get GJM going there. Oh, let's do demoing. Absolutely, man. I'm for that. Oh, it's a hop, skip, and jump for you there, XL. It's only like 8, 10 hours. Yeah, we need to get you down here, XL. Well, we need to come up there, one of the two. Oh, what are you eating on there? Other than my finger. Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. I know a lot of people have requested like somehow get everybody together, and I know it's kind of impossible. And just everybody go out and do their thing. What, Kiki? Come here, church. I think that'd be pretty cool. I still want to build Pyro Playland. That's what I want to do still. It's in my mind. Just not enough dinero. And then Hillbilly Pyro made a good point of like, then there comes the, liability stuff and insurance and whatnot. Well, so that's what I thought too, but today and age, someone trip over a blade of grass and you're in trouble, I mean, that's what I would put. Like, you'd sign a waiver saying that you assume everything. Yeah, I know. That's what I was getting at. I mean, it wouldn't matter. I mean, I would let the people that I really knew do it because I know they just want to shoot, have fun. But, it's kind of hard letting, other people, because, if you really don't know them very well. Make it like a private club. First rule of Pyro Playland, we don't talk about Pyro Playland. Yeah, you got to have a safety guy. Man, MFD. Oh, speaking of that, I need some Talon igniters. And I need a few of them. Is there any place here in Tennessee that I can just go pick them up? I'm guessing no, but I'm asking now. Yeah. Definitely too late to order from China. At least 50. Yeah, like 50 of them. Man, you guys, I don't know if you guys watched Display Fireworks 1 or Dave. He was doing a thing with them MJGs, and it went off. And it wasn't connected to nothing. There was no power source or nothing. But he was on by a chair that had a plastic seat on it, and he grabbed it, and I guess when he touched the chair or whatever it was, it set that E-match off. That was crazy. Yes. Yeah. Like, I mean, they're great as far as that goes, but man, there he is. What's up, Skip? Skimp's in here. Hold on 1 second, guys. Sorry about this. But yeah, that's kind of scary to think that a little bit of static. Yeah, you can send it by regular mail. I think it's like UPS or something like that. Yeah, we doing good, Skimp. What about you, bud? Come on. What? Oh, that's very good. That's awesome. Oh, wow. That's a good job. Yeah. What's Skimp into tonight? Other than being rained out. Yeah, there's a few places that I've looked at. Um, but Golden State. Uh, that's not bad. We're just trying to catch up with you, Skimp, with all them bangers you got there, buddy. It was only game one, wasn't it, Skimp? Hold on. No way, Skimp. You got all the bangers. Yeah, that's what I'm saying there, XL. I was game two. Guess they better step it up then. Sleep on the couch. What? What? Oh, thank you. Yeah, makes it sound better. So how was your hey Skimp, how was your trip to Mike's there? I think all of us are trying to catch up with you, XO. MFD. I mean, you have to shoot some of it. You got to try it out. That's why you got it. You walk in that store, it's like a kid in the candy store when you go in there. Yeah, MFD, that's where I don't really like buying singles. I try to buy double of everything, if not more. Especially if I know it's good. Oh, speaking of good,
Green boogie. Okay, done.
all done. I found my
ATP.
I found one of my order sheets from my AFW there. So get in there. Go sit on the couch, okay? I'll get you a cup here and sit. You okay? You took off too fast, Speedy. Yeah, I mean, it'd just be real easy. XL, how much are their shells? All right, well, the Brothers Quest shells are $33. What did we just get? Oh, the Jury from the Brothers, they're 5-inch, is like $39. No, that's just per piece. I mean, you can buy it per case too. Excalibur shells are $35. Yeah, that's a little bit better. I don't have my list with. Oh yeah, I do. There we go. Here, I'll hook it up. Let's see. Here we go. Echo in the Ear. Comes 12 to 6 for a case, $130. Or they're just $10.85 a piece. Excals are $35, $140 for the case. The Quest shells they come 424. They're $132 for a case, or $33 per. And the 5-inch, the Pirate shells, they come 446, which is 24. 4 of them come in at $140, or $35 a piece. Hey, what's going on? What are you into tonight there, Fireworks Galore? World Class makes something like that too. The Willows. Oh, the Blast. Oh, okay. Yeah, why not? Yeah, I don't know. That's kind of hard to call on that one between the mics and the pirate shells. The mics definitely go a bit higher, which is always nice. Um, they do. They definitely got more lift than the pirate shells. Um, you'll you'll be able to tell a difference in weight just by holding them. Um, as far as sound wise, break wise, they both broke pretty good. I couldn't. Yeah, that's what it is. 850 for 6 and 35 for 24. Yep. So really, you're not out anything really if you go with either one. Now, me and MFD had that discussion. You know, you made a good point. You know, even if the shells, let's say they weren't that good at all, period, you're not out very much money for 5-inch shells. But I will say the mics overall were better. Um, the pirate shells, they're not bad. Don't get me wrong. They're not horrible or anything. Just most of every shell is a glitter shell. Everything almost is a glitter shell. Now, on the mics, the 3 I picked out to do that demo was all willows. So that was kind of nice. What do you mean they sold them all? Yeah, I bought every one of them. Just come to the house. I bought 2 cases of the Pirates and 2 of the. Well, that's show business right there. Huh. Yeah. Skip had a lot going on when he was there. He didn't know what to do, which way to turn, or which way to go. He was just looking at everything. Between trying to read his price sheet and trying to look at everything, he's like a kid in a candy store. Of course, I mean, when you go there, it's a giant candy store for pyros. Is what it is. That's usually what I get him for too. MFD is 65, 64, 65. It's still cheaper than 65. I know you did, Scamp. You kept looking at your cart like, can I stick everything on here? Yeah, you just don't find prices like that anywhere else. There, Scamp. Scamp, we're taking a road trip to Michigan. XL said he wants to invite us up there. Yeah, PA does have a lot of good stuff.
Where's it going?
I don't know. Don't get crazy, I say.
Wait. Oh, I was at. And pause.
I think we all need to take a road trip and just hit every fireworks store or whatever on the way. The only problem with one cakes that I have, it's only one, and it's usually expensive. I'd rather pick up a case of something that has more than one, but that's just me.
Kitties.
Where's the kitty?
Well, you
Lord.
know, a kitty?
Somebody made a good point. It may have been next to him. I mean, pyro is for children and families. Child, turn that on. Turn it on. No, the other one. Turn that off. Oh my God. All right, Fireworks Galore. Have a good one, man. Oh, Skip's got to do the stats bid. Now we'll see where all the fireworks went. Skip's going to have to do like 2 or 3 videos just to get all his stats in. Right, Excel. China called. They need some back. They need them bangers in there. Just one video, right? Okay. It'll be like an hour long. Yeah, pretty much all my stuff's in boxes as well. Cases, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, no doubt, XL. Just 30 seconds? Is that just for... What's 30 seconds for? Get out of there. That's just for the intro. Yeah, 4 batteries. No, baby. Oh, you want an egg? Okay. You take the yellow out of it. So, for cake bill, good God. I wonder if you could just order the parts there, MFD. Instead of getting the whole cake, just order the tubes. I wonder if they send them to you. Yeah, I like ice cream cake too. It's great. Oh, what's going on there, Mr. Jobin? How you doing, sir?
Oh, I dropped eggs.
Yeah, I watched, you know,
I dropped eggs.
while you went over. It's okay. It's okay, baby. I watched, your videos today, and it kind of got me thinking,
Ta-da!
yeah, no doubt, MFT. But, they got me thinking because I've had that happen many a times with shells where you fuse them up and they'll burn on the end, but they won't actually catch. And it's just due to either that too much lacquer on the end of it. Ike does too, Scamp. But, too much lacquer, not of powder exposed. So I did that. And also, Michael, you were talking about in your other video you were talking about, how easy it is to basically sky puke everything. Well, me, I actually, like I said, I was showing these guys earlier that, this right here is my inventory of everything. Well, not everything I have, but that I can remember in my head. So this is kind of a start. I do, I got my opener on into and starting in the body, from the body on up into the, body into the false finale, and then false finale, of course, all in up to your finale. So once I figure out which cakes and what shells and everything else I want to put in, and I'll start filling everything in, you know, board by board of how I want to shoot it. So, you know, like you said, you know, it's easy to sky puke anything, but to put something together, kind of coordinate it, is hard. Oh, you know, I haven't. I mean, I've had some problems like that before, and it was they were even in contact with each other. I just think it, you know, at one end of the shell or cake, it's just too much lacquer on there. It doesn't hit that, doesn't expose that powder enough. No, it doesn't happen every time. No, but when it does happen, you know, that's kind of the, you know, what Michael was getting at, and I was, you know, trying to visualize for him. This is. You know, I use both zip ties and tape. And then I think M&D was going saying that, you know, yeah, I mean, exactly, Mike. Hey, what's going on, Jameson? It's exactly, you know, coordinate everything. My problem, my biggest problem is, like when I do a show, if something doesn't go, it leaves a little bit of a black hole. I have to run out there and light it myself because maybe the igniter didn't work or whatever it may be. So that kind of sucks for me. It happens to me every year. I don't care. I can be as cautious, everything I can be, but it happens to me. Maybe that's my trademark. Sucks. I mean, I'm sure it happens to everybody, you know what I mean? But like when a whole board don't go, you know, and that's true, MFD. That's very true. But I don't shoot just one cake at a time. You know, I get multiples on there, and it's just I'll go one will go off just fine, then I'll go to hit the second one, it won't go off, so I have to run out there. I don't like running because I'm fat, and I mean I have to do what I have to do. And actually, the hardest thing of it all is timing, timing. And you're right, Jameson. It just happens. It is what it is. You know, the crowd won't know a lot of the times, but you know. Well, that's what I'm doing there, XL. I mean, if you can see here, I've got these boards. Well, right now they're. Let's see here. But if you can see, they're all numbered and labeled to what I want and how I want it. That's a good idea. Skimp, we can't wait to see your show, buddy. It'll be like 4 hours long. You got so much stuff. Oh, it is very good. I love Diet Mountain Dew. All right, then come on with us, Kemp. I don't have that there, MFD. I just have to do it by, you know, but like for me, I do everything by trying to remember how long a cake is. It is a lot of work, but you know, yeah. I've got my firing system. I use the Talons, the Talon. Um, and exactly, you know. You need a prop? You need a prop? There we go.
I'll do it.
You're right, Jameson. I used to do shows down here for some. I used to do a show for these people, very rich people. HOA, the whole thing. My setup, just setting up, getting everything to the boards, getting fused up, takes hours and hours and hours. And then, you know, maybe like a 10-minute show Well, then you spend all them hours setting it up. Well, guess what you have to do after you're done? All them hours breaking it down. Now, I shoot a show, but it's kind of for family and friends. You light and run? Hell yeah. Excel, I bet you're in good shape, buddy. You be lighting a lot of stuff off. Yeah, exactly. It's the pyro tradition there. If you see me running, see if you can catch up. Yeah, it's whole different. Like when you're shooting at your own house, you know everything. You know what everything is. When you go somewhere different, you don't know everything. You don't know what people's intentions are. You know what I mean? You're like, yeah, sure, you can do a show, but are they trying to set you up to get money from you? You see what I'm saying? Like, you always got to have that in the back of your mind. Are these, they're the nicest people in the world. They bought all the fireworks, everything else. They want me to shoot them. You just got to figure out people, what their intentions are. I know it probably doesn't happen a lot, but I can do one there, Excel. I think I seen something about Michigan has to like during the 4th of July or whatever, they have to stop shooting by 11:30. I think it is now. They got a curfew. And that's the other thing. 11:45. Okay, but you're right, Jameson. Um, but and you're right when you say that people don't usually throw in money. They'll come watch you. You know, watch your wallet go up in the air, and not help you out. I mean, if you watch your own wallet go in the air, that's yours. But when people are asking you to do something, you know, me, I'd be like, you got the money up front. I would have to have that money up front. Yeah, it's basically, they want, but they don't want to give when it comes time. Yeah, basically is what that is, an IOU. Yep. And they will never IOU anything. Like the the show I'm doing in Georgia, it's for family and friends. I don't mind it doing there because I know that I've done shows there before, and I know the place pretty well. Haven't done a show there in about 3 years, 2 or 3 years. Man, you know, when I was shooting, pretty much there, MFD. No, I can say about the Richie people, they were pretty cool as far as like they give you cooler fulls of drinks. They offer me food. I mean, they bought all the fireworks and they even paid me $150 to shoot them off. But yeah. See you later. So what was the straw that broke the camel's back with me with these people at this place is you got people that are, you know, fairly rich, really rich, really. This is like doctors, lawyers, so on and so forth. So with my igniters on them, these people want to walk in this over all my wires, over all this pyro that could go off at any second. And you try to tell them, you're like, what are you doing? And the very last show I did, they always shot it off a dock. Well, this guy seemed to have all the privies in the world. I was completely set up. Finale, everything. He parks his boat on that dock, gets out with his whole family, walks over everything. I'm like, look, man, what time are you doing a show? I figure if I told him what time I'm doing a show, he'd get back on his boat. No, that didn't happen. So you know what this guy did? I shot the show with this damn boat sitting right there on the dock. Don't care. I told him. And then I told him the time I was starting, and they didn't even get back at that time. So I'm like, you know what? I'm not going to make everybody else suffer because these jackasses don't want to get here. I'm going to go ahead and shoot it. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. He was so mad. He's like, yeah. I mean, pyro rained like everything in that boat. Oh, he was mad. He's like, let me talk to somebody. Okay, here's the head of HOA. You talk to them. And I walked off. I'm like, here's this dude. I'm walking off. Oh, I'm suing you guys. This, that, and the other. Don't care. You do what you want to them. If you're that stupid and you park your boat where there's live pyro, you know, it was only snakes and sparklers and poppers too. I couldn't forget that. But if you want to park your boat where there's live pyro and then have the audacity to just start walking around all over my wires and everything else, I got something for you. It's called Pyro Rain. Gets them every time. But that's crazy. I mean, people don't care. People don't pay attention. They don't understand They think, oh, okay, everybody else is walking around this stuff. I can do it too. No, I don't have, I wish I did, but I don't think, to me, it wouldn't be worth it. But to get my ATF license, to me, I just don't think it's worth it. Because get the consistency plans and containers, everything approved. To me, not worth it. But you got these people that walk around on your shows or try to walk around on your shows like they're looking at you like, well, you're over there, you're walking around it. Well, yeah, because I know what I'm doing. I know the risk that I'm taking as I'm doing this. And they don't understand that. And that's what and you try to tell them that, and they look at you with the deer in the headlight look. But you're over here. Okay, I just explained to you. And it's like I said, that was that guy in that boat was the last straw for me. I was done. I was completely done. I mean, that's great that you're rich and you're everything else, but please don't be a pompous prick. And almost with how the guy just parked his boat there, kind of made me wonder. I started thinking afterwards, everything was done. I left. It just makes me wonder if he parked it there on purpose and didn't move it on purpose. Because, like I said, I told him what time the show was starting. What's going on, G-Jam? Good God. What are you doing, cat? No, you just make yourself comfortable if you want to. What? There's nothing up here. There's nothing up here. Yeah, I mean, it's just irritating. What are you getting crazy for? What's wrong with your tail? What's wrong with your tail? Don't get crazy, I say. No, it is a kitten. She's 8 months old. That's the, I was in the Rutan. We had a Rutan here in Philadelphia, Tennessee, and I was in it. Okay. This is my attack cat right here. Um, to be honest with you, um, um, yeah, I'm all for it. Let me throw my snakes and sparklers in there. Really get them. Throw a few party poppers in there. Man, we got a party going there. Get those little horn things that you blow that makes that weird noise, like you use during New Year's for that. Yes, the adult snaps. Yes. Oh, I bet they go crazy over snakes and sparklers. Like, ooh, look how these snakes just grow. They're just growing. They hit the sparklers up. Like, yes, I would take this sparkler and light that snake. Then they probably get in trouble because you left a black mark from when the snake grew. I'll raise bail money. I'll sell my snakes and sparklers for you, buddy. Yeah. Yeah, leave that old ugly black spark. God. Yeah. Right. You're right there, Michael. Nothing says 4th of July like that classic smell. That's GJ. I mean, to be honest with you, that's kind of been my problem. Where I've been shooting at's been at my in-laws' house in their front yard. I don't know. I just need somewhere wide open to shoot. That's what she said. Yeah, fountains and spinners, little spinners. Damn. The Skimp's still on here. He would need that much space. I just don't think he's on there. I think he's going to do his walk around there, or his stash update. Right? That's right, Exhale. Ooh, it's so pretty. You know, MFD, you're right on that, but you know, that's why they call it a demo. I guess to see how much more lift they need in it. Right? Maybe he thought you smelled good, Jameson. Yeah, it'd be a phenomenal finale. How's it going, Jonathan? Ready for the fourth? Absolutely. You ready for the fourth? A couple. That's about right, Excel. I say that's not too far from the truth, except probably have a little more. Probably have a little more. I've done that before, MFD. Done that before. It's not fun. Yeah, I'm not for that. I'm like, look, fat guys just don't need to run around. Hey, look, I'm a fat guy. I'm not running around. Sure, Cat, you just come on up. Make yourself comfortable. Light and throw on the ground. That's right. And hope you're faster than it. You know some idiot's going to do that, XL. Somebody's going to take a damn cake and light it and just chuck it on the ground. I just have a feeling. I would say how they would shoot about any way they wanted to. Because I'm surely not going over there and making sure they're one way or another. Be kind of hard not to be near a case of fast fuse 200 grams. Try to run. Yeah, that would be interesting. It would make for an interesting video. But please, people, don't do that. Yeah, yeah, yeah. There we go. Definitely get a lot of oohs and ahs. Ooh, that almost hit me. Oh, that did hit me. I know it'd be like that's what I'd be like a jumping rope or something, just jumping up and down, just to make sure nothing hit me. I've never seen that cake before. Maybe I have and just haven't paid attention to it, but I don't think I've seen that cake before. Oh, taste the rainbow. Now I love that cake. I know. Let's all pile up at his house. There, XL. I think that's a good idea. That's what I'm saying, XL. You'll pile up at his house there. Hope he's got room. If not, we'll just make some. You're right. Lay down. Crazy cat. Yeah, cat logic, definitely. We're gonna make them all birds, XL. Every one of them, and maybe paint a few happy trees too. Yeah, and some snakes, most definitely. And can't forget sparklers either. Happy little sparklers and snakes. Yeah, I got them. I've got 48 cues on my firing system. I got 412. Hey, good night, Michael Job. You have a good one, man. I think he doesn't have a bad idea. I don't have a Cobra. Actually, the one I have is from Pyro Boom. Hold on. Hellfire. Oh. This is about all the talons I got right here. I have like 5 of them. So I'm saying I need some. No, I'll show you guys my firing system. This is my firing system. It's manual. Here's my cues here. So yeah, this thing's pretty cool. So this is on this side right here. Oop, right there, that's your input. Of course, this is going to be your output. But you can program this thing to do a lot of stuff. I've got 4 modules, but they're 12. They are each module has 12 stations or okay, here we go. So that's just pushing them manually. I can do a sequencer, or where I can do fire all. They say these are good. These wireless, these ones are good up to 3,000 feet away. So take this bad boy about 3,000. Good night. Yeah, this firing system I have, man, it was expensive. So for each of these cubes right here, they're $90. And then for the desktop there, hmm, well, that's pretty cool. Yeah, on this one you can program it just like that there, Jameson. So okay, on this one right here, hit number 1. So let's say you needed, yeah. So let's say there was something on another board that you needed to shoot, but you didn't want to shoot everything with it. Well, you can program this one right here. So when you hit the number 1 here, it also light up the number 1 here, but it won't light up anything else. It will just light up that number 1. Like I said, it's a pretty neat little setup. Um, yeah, it was kind of spendy and everything, but I don't know, it was worth it. You know, I got it from Pyro Boom. I just need more, like I said, I just need more igniters. Ultimately, in the end, everything just does the same. But yeah, they use a lot of batteries, Jameson. Each one of these cues requires 2 9-volt batteries, and then the desktop here requires 6 AA batteries. So it's almost G-Jam, you getting out here, bud? You know, that's ridiculous. All right, man. Good night, G-Jam. I think on that note, I as well shall be heading out. Gentlemen, has been fun. Yep, everyone, y'all have a good night. Take care. TN Pyro 1 is out. Good night, everybody.